Okay, there's something right here that I need to touch on because, again, like I said, I'm a church-going person. I never said that I was a Christian comic. That doesn't mean by me choosing not to say Christian comic, I'm wrong or anything, because church folks, we get too political sometimes with church stuff. We try to act like some things are just taboo and shouldn't be mentioned in the church. I mean, you mentioned sex. Oh, you shouldn't say that. That's not godly. How is it not godly? The Bible says, be fruitful and multiply. What is ungodly about that? Get your mind out the gutter and stop being nasty. And what killed me with that, you got these deep, so sanctified saints. They come from a family of 10. They mama and daddy, the mama come from a family of 12. The daddy come from a family of 14. Both grandparents on both sides of the family come from families of 18. Trust me, there was a whole lot of sex going on. You act like you can't talk about having relations or getting intimate. If you come from offsprings like that, intimation is in your DNA. You're going to do a whole lot of intimating. Trust me. Again, quit trying to act like we can't talk about certain things. Like this right here. This guy, church-going brother, he went out of town one weekend up to New York. And I said, what'd you do? He said, man, I went up there to go see this woman I've been wanting to see all my life. I said, oh, see her? I said, who is she? Well, everybody know her. And so they do, yeah. So what was so special about her? What made it so good for you that you want to see her? I finally got to go up in her, bro. I said, I beg your pardon. Yes, sir. I got up in her, went up under her dress, got up all in her head to the crown of her head. And I was like, bro, are you serious? He said, yeah, man, over 100 people go up in her at least a month. We was like, bro, who is this woman? He said, the Statue of Liberty. Get your mind out the gutter and stop being nasty. Now, here's another. They were having a revival one night, and a person was trying to get there. But he ended up with a problem, so he called one of his sister friends, one of the mothers of the church, told her, hey, mother, I'm going to be late getting there. I got 2 swollen nuts I got to get taken care of. And she was like, how dare you say something like that to me? And he was like, well, that's what the problem is. You are just nasty-minded and filthy. You need to hurry up and get to church. You're going to say something like, you got 2 swollen nuts. You ought to be ashamed of yourself speaking to me like that. And he said, well, mother, trust me, one day you're going to have 2 swollen nuts yourself. And you're going to have how dare you say that to me? I'm a church-going, hymn-slinging woman. You don't speak to me like that. I said, ma'am, when you have those 2 swollen nuts on your car, and you can't get that wheel off to change that flat tire, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Get your mind out the gutter and stop being nasty. This last one right here. Church folks, believers, non-believers, sinners, male or female, everybody is like this. We all know somebody that like this. It don't make a difference what group you in, what group you qualify for. Trust me. And especially church folks. This is especially for church folks because, yeah, it goes on with us church folks. But the thing is, some of them are just like women's breasts. Here you go again. You're wondering what I mean by that. And I ought to be ashamed of myself for saying something like that. Well, it's the honest God truth. Some church folks are just like women's breasts. Some of y'all are real, and some of y'all are fake. Get your mind out the gutter and stop being nasty.